Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Martin, and I am here with
Arturo Martinez.
Arturo Martinez, and we are looking at NCCU.
Eagle Pride. Eagle Pride, right here. Yeah, 100%.
So, tell me about NCCU.
Yeah, for sure. So, NCCU, we're a local HBCU founded in 1910, originally as a teaching college. Now we've grown into what you see today. It's a liberal arts college, School of Ed, School of Law, a business school. We're growing, nursing, et cetera, et cetera. So lots of things going on at NCCU for all sorts of different, academic and careers goals. So we're putting out real world leaders.
That's fantastic. So, what's all this here on the table?
Yeah, so right here on the table, you see my centerpiece right here is a picture from our championship bowl, in the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta, where we triumphed over Jackson State University. So right here, you see the signature, the final game score right there, 41-34. So we're really, celebrating the football team. We're going to go to the Rose Bowl this year. It's really awesome. So we're just celebrating and having that space for the athletics at Central.
And it's really good that you mentioned that because we always try to do our best to highlight education for the next generation.
Right.
So, I guess my question to you is, why should I pick, or why should someone pick Central over pretty much any other school?
Yeah, that's such an awesome question. So it really depends on what people are trying to get out of their college experience. You can certainly go to NC State, one of the other great state schools, and get a pretty comparable education, very comparable, credential at the end of the day. But a lot of the times our students really choose to come to Central, especially after they kind of have had a chance to come on campus to just feel what it's like to walk around on our campus, not only as an HBCU, but as North Carolina Central University in Durham, having that experience, just seeing the community, the history of the students, the traditions that are on campus. All of that sort of builds together to really entice students who know that they maybe want to have an HBCU experience for college, but when they come to Central, they realize, no, actually they want to have this HBCU experience. And that's really, I think, the greatest selling point.
Amazing. So can you give me like some highlights of some people who went to NCCU and became a pretty much well-known figure in whatever their respective fields are?
Oh, yeah. So you're asking about like notable alumni, et cetera? Yeah. My knowledge on that is a little vague. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the campus. How large is the campus?
Yeah, so we kind of take up just a little bit over like a square city block, kind of bleeding over the edges of that block. So very walkable. We have sloping green and verdant hills on campus. Undergraduate admissions is around 5,000 undergrads. Total enrollment's going to be around 8,000. So we have lots of students on campus. Freshmen and sophomore are encouraged to live on campus. So very vibrant. There's always people, to see. There's always activities going on. Yeah.
So from your knowledge, what would you say is the relationship between the staff and the students and the faculty and the professors and the teachers and even the dean?
Yeah, so I've had the great opportunity to speak with lots of current students and alumni, and one thing they always highlight in our conversations with each other is the fact that their connection, their relationships, that sort of familiarity with their professors extends beyond the classroom setting, because we have really small faculty to student ratio. I believe it's around 19-1 students per each faculty member. They really have the opportunity to get to know their professors really well. The professors get to know the students likewise equally as well, and that's just for things more than just learning about academic opportunities like an undergraduate research experience. That's also leading into things like just having a mentor for life, for being a professional in the world, being a professional in the specific field that they may be interested in going into. So a lot of alumni in particular have shared with me that they've maintained contact and close friendships with their professors from Central.
I had a question right on the top of my head, and it just left me. No, it came back. So, of course, and Central would like to push every single program, but would you say there is a program or two that just excels over all of the others?
Ooh, that's really good. So at the undergraduate level, I think the program that really, one of the programs that is really, really awesome would be one of the biomedicine research fields. We have several biomedicine and biotech research facilities on campus. We have lots of grant money coming in and funding for research. And so undergraduates who are interested in doing research can come in and get that undergraduate research credentials and experience, and then go out and be a professional scientist in a laboratory, right here in Durham, right in the Research Triangle area. And that's really awesome. And that's things like, learning about pharmaceuticals, new drugs, learning about and doing research and trials for medical gels, seeing how effective those are or are not. And even I've heard of nanoparticles and students like synthesizing new and more efficient ways for solar panels. So it's really awesome.
Awesome. So one of the bigger questions I have to ask is, what would be the best way for an undergrad or a graduate to come and get more information about Central?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to learn more about North Carolina Central University, we have a whole FAQ, lots of online virtual resources to download. So this view book you see right in front of me, you can find that on our website. Look through all the same pages. Our application is also on our website. But if you have specific questions, shoot us an email, and we'd be happy to get back to you and call us. So we're always available. Maybe you'll spot us at one of your high schools.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
Thank you.